Did you hear about the 71-year-old who passed away in his sleep, leaving his family stunned? He seemed fine, just a regular night, no warning signs. But here's the chilling truth: after 70, certain bedtime habits can silently raise your risk of heart attacks, strokes, even sudden death. These aren't big, obvious mistakes, they're small routines you might not think twice about. I'm diving into 4 dangerous nighttime habits you need to ditch to protect your health. These insights aren't guesses. They're backed by science and could save your life. By the end, you'll know exactly what to avoid and how to sleep safer, waking up stronger every day. Don't miss the last habit. It's something most seniors do without realizing the danger. Let's connect. If you want to live longer and healthier, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Drop a 1 in the comments if this grabs you, or a 0 if it doesn't. Your voice matters. Let's hear it. Habit 1. Eating heavy meals too late at night. After 70, what you eat before bed and when can make or break your health. You might love a hearty late dinner, maybe a plate of lasagna or a juicy burger at 8 p.m., thinking it's no big deal. You've done it for years, right? But here's the wake-up call. Eating heavy meals close to bedtime is a dangerous habit that can silently raise your risk of heart attacks, strokes, and even sudden death. Your body's not the same as it was in your 40s, and this routine could be putting you in harm's way. Meet Clara, a 73-year-old from a small town in Oregon. She'd always enjoyed big family dinners, often eating a rich pasta dish around 8:30 p.m. before winding down. But lately, she'd wake up at 2 a.m. with heartburn, a racing pulse, and a restless feeling. She shrugged it off as indigestion, not realizing her late meals were stressing her heart and disrupting her sleep. After 70, your metabolism slows and your digestive system works less efficiently. A heavy meal right before bed, say within 2 hours of lying down, keeps your stomach churning when it should be resting. This spikes acid production, leading to reflux that can creep up your throat, causing coughing or even choking sensations that jolt you awake. The risks go deeper. When your body's busy digesting, your heart rate stays elevated and blood pressure climbs, both linked to nighttime cardiovascular events. Chronic reflux, known as GERD, can weaken throat muscles, raising the chance of aspiration pneumonia, a serious lung infection that's especially deadly for seniors. If you're at risk for diabetes, like Clara was, late meals can also mess with blood sugar, causing spikes and dips that strain your system. Studies show seniors who eat heavy dinners late have a higher chance of heart disease and metabolic issues, all because their body's working overtime when it should be in deep restorative sleep. Clara's story hit home when her doctor explained the danger. She didn't connect her 20-pound weight gain and daytime fatigue to those late dinners, but they were keeping her in a lighter sleep state, robbing her of rest. The fix, simple but powerful. Clara shifted her last meal to at least 3 hours before bed, around 6 p.m. If she got peckish later, she'd have a light snack like a handful of almonds or a 4-ounce cup of herbal tea, easy on her stomach. She swapped heavy pastas for lighter fare, like grilled chicken with steamed veggies, cutting down on fats that slow digestion. These changes eased her reflux and let her heart rest at night. Science backs this up. Research shows eating earlier reduces heart strain and improves sleep quality in seniors. Try finishing dinner by 6 or 7 p.m., giving your body 3 to 4 hours to digest before you hit the pillow. If you need a bedtime bite, go for something small, half a banana or a few crackers with peanut butter. Avoid greasy or spicy foods that trigger reflux. Keep portions modest, about 200 calories, to keep blood sugar steady. Clara started eating her biggest meal at lunch around noon, saving lighter dishes for evening. Her sleep deepened, her heartburn faded, and she felt sharper by morning. This isn't about giving up your favorite foods, it's about timing them right. Your body's working hard to keep you strong. Let's give it a break at night. Notice how you feel after dinner tonight. If late meals are your norm, try one small shift. Eat an hour earlier. You'll wake up feeling lighter, stronger, ready for the day. Habit 2. Drinking too much liquid before bed. You've probably heard staying hydrated is key, and it is, but after 70, chugging a big glass of water, tea or juice right before bed can do more harm than good. It might seem harmless a way to wind down, but this habit can disrupt your sleep spike, your risk of falls, and even strain your heart. Those 3 a.m. bathroom trips aren't just annoying, they could be putting your health in danger. Let's dig into why and how to fix it. Meet Henry, a 75-year-old from a small town in Wisconsin. He'd always been diligent about hydration, sipping a 16-ounce glass of water before bed to stay healthy. But he started waking up 2 or 3 times a night, rushing to the bathroom, feeling groggy the next day. One night he nearly fell getting out of bed dizzy from a sudden drop in blood pressure. Henry didn't realize his evening water habit was behind it. After 70, your bladder holds less, and your kidneys keep filtering fluids at night, making you more sensitive to liquids. That big drink at 9 p.m., it's practically a guarantee you'll be up by midnight. Frequent nighttime urination, called nocturia, does more than interrupt sleep. Each trip to the bathroom wakes your brain, tricking it into thinking it's morning. This cuts melatonin production, the hormone that keeps you in deep restorative sleep, leaving you tired and foggy. Worse, getting up quickly can cause postural hypotension, a blood pressure drop that brings dizziness or fainting. Studies show this is a leading cause of nighttime falls in seniors, leading to fractures, head injuries, or even life-threatening accidents. Henry's close call was a wake-up call. His hydration routine needed a rethink. Poor sleep from nocturia also takes a toll. Research links frequent nighttime wake-ups to higher risks of heart issues, high blood pressure, and even memory problems like dementia, as your brain misses out on crucial rest. If you're diabetic or at risk, like Henry was, extra fluids can mess with blood sugar, adding stress to your system. And it's not just water. Caffeine in late afternoon coffee or tea acts as a diuretic, making things worse. Even hidden liquids like a bowl of soup or a juicy peach at dinner can contribute. So how do you stay hydrated without wrecking your nights? It's all about timing. Henry's doctor suggested drinking most of his fluids earlier. Aim for 64 ounces of water by late afternoon, tapering off after 4 p.m. If you're thirsty at night, take small sips, maybe 4 ounces, instead of a full glass. Henry switched his evening drink to a 6-ounce cup of chamomile tea, calming without overloading his bladder. Cut out caffeine after noon. Stick to decaf if you love your 3 p.m. coffee. Watch your diet too. Avoid high water foods like watermelon or broth-heavy soups after 6 p.m. Henry made another smart move. He kept a nightlight about 25 watts in his bathroom to avoid bright lights that disrupt melatonin. He also practiced standing slowly from bed, counting to 5, before walking to prevent dizziness. These changes slashed his nighttime trips and improved his sleep. Studies confirmed this: seniors who adjust fluid intake see fewer wake-ups and lower fall risks. Hydration's still vital, but spread it out. Sip 8 ounces every couple of hours during the day, not all at once before bed. This habit's an easy fix with big rewards. Your body's working hard to keep you strong. Let's make its job easier at night. Check your evening drink tonight. If you're gulping before bed, try cutting back. You'll sleep deeper, feel steadier, and wake up ready to shine. Habit 3. Sleeping in a room that's too warm. A cozy, warm bedroom might feel like a hug at night, but after 70, cranking up the thermostat or piling schwanning under heavy blankets can put your health at serious risk. It's a sneaky habit many seniors don't think twice about, but it could raise your chances of heart trouble, dehydration, and restless sleep. Let's unpack why this matters and how to cool things down for safer, better rest. Picture Martha, a 74-year-old from a quiet town in Maine. She loved her toasty bedroom, always set at 75 degrees Fahrenheit, with thick blankets piled high. But most nights, she'd wake up sweaty, restless and groggy, sometimes short of breath. She thought it was just aging, not realizing her warm sleep environment was working against her. After 70, your body's less efficient at regulating temperature. You don't sweat or release heat as easily, so a room hotter than 70 degrees can overheat you while you sleep. This forces your heart to pump harder to cool you down, straining your cardiovascular system, especially risky if you have high blood pressure or heart issues. Studies show warm rooms increase dehydration risks, thickening your blood, and raising the odds of blood clots, heart attacks, or strokes. Martha's morning fatigue was a clue her body wasn't resting deeply. Why does this happen? Warmth disrupts your body's natural cooling process, essential for deep sleep stages that boost memory, immunity, and longevity. When you overheat, you stay in lighter sleep, waking up feeling drained. Martha's warm setup prevented her from reaching those restorative stages, leaving her foggy and tired. A cooler room, ideally 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, helps your core temperature drop, signaling your brain it's time for quality rest. Seniors who sleep in cooler environments report feeling sharper and more energized. Martha's doctor suggested changes that made a difference. She lowered her thermostat to 65 degrees and swapped heavy blankets for breathable cotton ones, about 200 grams per square meter, to avoid trapping heat. She started wearing light, moisture-wicking pajamas, perfect for regulating body temperature. Opening a window for fresh air, or using a small fan set to low about 100 cubic feet per minute, kept her room airy and her breathing steady. These tweaks cut her nighttime sweating and helped her wake up refreshed, not groggy. Science backs this up. Cooler rooms reduce cardiovascular strain and improve sleep quality in older adults. Even mild dehydration from warmth can raise heart risks, but a 65-degree room lowers that chance. Martha also stopped using her electric blanket, which was pushing her room closer to 80 degrees. Instead, she layered socks with thin cotton sheets for comfort without overheating. If 60 degrees feels chilly, start at 67 and adjust slowly. Check your room with a thermometer. Many are surprised their cozy setup is too hot. This habit's an easy fix with big payoffs. Your heart and brain deserve a break at night. Tonight, check your thermostat. If it's above 70 degrees, nudge it down a bit. Try lightweight bedding or a fan to circulate air. You'll sleep deeper, wake stronger, and protect your health for years to come. Habit 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. You might not think twice about how you settle into bed, but after 70, your sleep position can be a hidden threat to your health. Curling up, however, feels comfy, might seem harmless, but lying the wrong way can strain your heart, restrict your breathing, and even raise your risk of stroke or sudden cardiac issues. This is a habit many seniors overlook, yet it's one of the most critical to change for safer, healthier nights. Meet George, a 76-year-old from a small town in Colorado. For years, he slept flat on his back, thinking it was the most natural way to rest. But his wife noticed something alarming. George would stop breathing for a few seconds, then gasp for air, waking up exhausted with headaches. He brushed it off as just getting older, but those pauses were signs of obstructive sleep apnea, a condition worsened by his back sleeping habit. After 70, your muscle tone and lung function weaken, and lying on your back lets gravity pull your tongue and throat tissues backward, partially blocking your airway. This can cause repeated breathing stops, starving your body of oxygen, and spiking your risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even sudden cardiac arrest. George's doctor confirmed his sleep position was a culprit, putting his heart under nightly stress. But back sleeping isn't the only issue. Sleeping on your right side can also be risky for seniors with heart conditions. Studies suggest it puts extra pressure on the heart, making blood circulation harder and potentially leading to fluid buildup in the lungs or legs, a sign of congestive heart failure. These positions, comfortable as they may feel, can turn your sleep into a silent battle for your body. The good news: a simple shift can make a huge difference. Experts recommend sleeping on your left side whenever possible. This position eases heart strain, letting it pump more efficiently, and improves blood flow. It also helps digestion and reduces acid reflux, which can disrupt sleep. George's doctor suggested he try left-side sleeping, and it changed everything. He used a body pillow about 20 inches wide to keep from rolling onto his back. Elevating his head slightly with a 6-inch supportive pillow kept his airways open, reducing snoring and breathing pauses. For his arthritis, he tucked a thin pillow between his knees to align his spine, easing lower back pressure. Science supports this left-side sleeping lowers the risk of sleep apnea and heart complications in seniors. George's headaches faded, and he woke up feeling sharper with more energy for his morning walks. If left-side sleeping feels awkward, start by propping yourself with pillows to stay in place. Avoid heavy meals before bed. George ate lighter by 6 p.m. to reduce reflux, which is worse on the right side. If you have joint pain, a firm mattress around 7 inches thick can help maintain alignment. This habit's a game changer, but it's not about perfection. Your body's been through decades of hard work. Let's give it the best shot at rest. Tonight, check how you sleep. If you're on your back or right side, try shifting left even for part of the night. Use a pillow to support you. You'll breathe easier, wake up stronger, and protect your heart for years to come. Let's wrap up with some final thoughts to tie it all together. Final thoughts. Those bedtime habits, eating heavy meals, late drinking too much before bed, sleeping in a warm room, or lying in the wrong position might seem small, but after 70, they can silently chip away at your health, raising risks of heart trouble falls and restless nights. The good news: you have the power to change them. These aren't set in stone. They're choices you can tweak to sleep deeper, wake stronger, and live longer. Reflect on your routine tonight. Do you eat dinner past 7 p.m., sip a big glass of water at 9, crank the thermostat to 75 degrees, or sleep flat on your back? Start with one shift, maybe eat lighter by 6, cut evening fluids, cool your room to 65 degrees, or try left-side sleeping. These small steps protect your heart and boost your vitality. Your body's been your partner through decades. Let's give it the rest it deserves. Share one thing you'll try in the comments below. Your ideas inspire us. Hit subscribe and ring the bell for more life-saving tips. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.